Hi, good day to all of you. Thank you for being here today. I am Kisangina April Y. Alfante. I'm here today to talk to you about propaganda techniques. What is propaganda technique? Propaganda technique has been used for at the very least since the dawn of civilization. Propaganda technique has been used for many purposes such as promoting or hinder support for advertisement, ideology, religion, and so much more. There are multiple propaganda techniques employed through history and they are following. Card stacking. This is a technique that shows the product's best, features, tells half-truths, and omits its potential problems. Example, an advertisement about a cough medicine that ends with a speed up list of all possible side effects. It is an example of card stacking because it, although give a list of potential problems, did so in a manner where inattentive viewers we have not noticed. Name calling. This is the use of names that may evoke fear or hatred among the viewers. The name-calling technique links a person or idea to a negative symbol. The most obvious type of name-calling involves bad names such as racist, dictator, terrorist, rebel, protester, idiot, liar, and monster. Example, a person calling someone in a dispute a fascist for not agreeing with him. It is an example of name calling because the speaker linked the person he is against with a negative symbol. Plain folks. This is the use of common people to sell or to promote a product or service. Advertisement appear to associate a person or groups of individuals to be one of common people or the masses. This technique is commonly used in the world of advertising because buyers are on the lookout for real experience. Example, an advertisement about a successful security guard who graduated cum laude is drinking a kind of coffee which seems to be enticing to common people. A husband and father, he is a common person representing a larger number of consumers. Glittering generalities. This is the use of words or ideas that evoke a positive emotional response from an audience. Virtue words are often used for better effect. Brands appear to use hyperboles, metaphors, or lyrical phrases to attract more attention. Example, the Nescafe advertisement code "Babangon tayo" is a prime example of glittering generalities because it uses the word "babangon tayo," symbolizing the Philippine resolve to stand up against hardship as shown in the video. Soft soap. This is the use of flattery or insincere compliments designed to get the audience on the side of the speaker. Example, a salesman is trying to convince the lady to buy the dress that he is selling by flattering and complimenting her. He uses the word gorgeous. Instead of ma'am or miss, he says, "You look stunning. The dress would fit on you." This shows an example of soft-to-soft propaganda techniques because the salesman uses flattery or insincere compliments to convince the customer. Bandwagon. This is a technique that persuades people by showing them that everyone else are doing the same thing. It also implies that one must accept or reject an idea because everyone else is accepting or rejecting it. Example, Reggie buys a new gaming computer because every one of his friends and people online are buying it due to its 500 GB of memory and hardware, making it almost impossible to suffer from lag. Testimonial. This is a technique wherein a famous or seemingly authoritative person recommends a product or service and vouches for its value. Example: a famous singer drinks a bottled water, then she smiles and yells, "Things never change. Ever since I started singing, this drink has always been best for me, for my voice, and for my family." This is an example of a testimonial propaganda technique because a famous personality recommends a product and speaks for its value. Transfer. This is a technique used in propaganda and advertising known as association. This technique of projects positive or negative qualities of a person, entity, object, or value to another in order to make the second more acceptable or discredit it. Example: an influential female group wearing blonde hairstyle rocks on stage and exclaims, "She bangs!" Teenage girls imitate the trending blonde hairstyle of this famous group because it gives them a positive feeling of being one of them. This is an example of a transfer propaganda technique because imitating the group of artists' hairstyle gives them a positive feeling of acceptance. Simplification. This is used to reduce crucial issues to basic ideas and packages them with catchy slogans and images. It usually targets uninformed readers or customers. Example: an important person in the community declares, "We made it." The person deliberately announces victory against a massive health issue experienced by the country despite the increasing number of cases of the disease. This is an example of a simplification propaganda technique because the person reduces the critical issue into a simple one by using a catchy expression to persuade uninformed listeners about the real health status. Loaded words. This technique uses words in attempting to influence an audience by using emotional appeal or stereotypes that cannot be supported by concrete evidences. Example: a campaign poster has a photo of a political candidate and a screaming praise, "Change to be better." The poster does not tell us anything else, neither about how supporting the candidate will mean change to be better, nor about how you will get change by supporting him. This is an example of loaded words propaganda technique because it uses an expression that is stereotypically used by political candidates and is generally appealing to the emotions of the audience which cannot be supported by solid evidence. These are the different types of propaganda techniques, each having its own distinct way but still have the same goal as the others. Pretest! Number 1. Which propaganda techniques employs the use of flattery or insincere compliments? A. Bandwagon. B. Name-calling. C. Soft soap. And D. Loaded words. Number 2. Which propaganda techniques is being used in this sentence? James decided to buy the new iPhone because everyone he knew was buying it because it was said to be one of the best phones on the market. A. Transfer. B. Loaded words. C. Simplification. And D. Bandwagon. Number 3. What propaganda techniques is used to reduce crucial issues to basic ideas and packages them with catchy slogans and images? A. Simplification. B. Glittering generalities. C. Testimonial. and D. Plain folk. Number 4. Which propaganda techniques is being used in this sentence? A famous celebrity named Henry endorses a perfume product, for it has in his word, "This product has made me smell as pleasant as roses." A. Transfer. B. Testimonial. C. Plain folk. And D. Bandwagon. Number 5. Why is it important for us to know what are the different types of propaganda techniques? A. It helps us know what kind of propaganda techniques is used on us in a day-to-day basis. B. It helps us to not get fooled or made to believe something without concrete proof. C. It provides plentiful opportunities to address values, ethics, and morality. And D. All of the above. This is the answer. Number 1, C. Number 2, D. Number 3, A. Number 4, B. And number 5, D. Assignment. On your notebook, write down all propaganda techniques, their functions, and a single example each. That's all, and thank you for listening, everyone. Once again, I am Gina April Y. Alfante at your service as always.